Okay, so episode 26 went a little bit better than my first try. I actually managed to find a couple of things down here in this volcano. I found the thermal plant. I picked up a blue tablet, which allegedly is what is going to let me into this facility down here. So I'm just going to rock hop my way over there and hope that this guy doesn't know that I'm here. Because I think if he knows that I'm here, he's going to become a problem. Yeah, these underwater lava falls, Minihood is calling out that they love these underwater lava falls. And yeah, I agree. It's kind of funny to I doubt that lava falling in water would look like that. It would probably crystallize or whatever. Not crystallize, that's not the word, but solidify into rock really fast. But it is kind of fun that they're coming up with things that are heavier than water that can still fall in water and make this underwater world look pretty beautiful in ways that an above water world often does. All right, so we'll drop off the prawn suit here because I had problems with a prawn suit before in a space like this. Oh, it sounds like my son's awake. I can hear him in the next room. So what the crap is this gonna be? Hello, robot man. I'm just gonna, gonna go this way.
Translating local alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
Okay, so it looks like the last message on here was, everything sucks, we're getting out of here. Got an ancient blade. An ancient earth blade from the 13th century. What? What? So they've been studying Earth? And it's a yin-yang? But it's alien? What? What is this alien statue? Huh. People are interesting. There's just a bunch of weird stuff here. A bunch of lore. Wait, okay. Finish scanning the circular object. Holographic projector. Rudimentary tablet. So it's like the current tablets, only it's ancient? Huh. This is interesting. Another little crab guy. I imagine this guy's probably kind of like the little guys maintaining the Citadel in Mass Effect. A translation device. Oh, interesting. What used to be in here? Nanobots. Oh, they're displaying nanobots. Some museum curator's like, I've got a great idea, guys. And everyone's like, I don't know. Like, no. It's going to be awesome. Organic matter particulator? Oh, destroys things. Sweet. Tracking implant. Oh, so that's a tracking implant for a Leviathan. Interesting. There's so many doors in here. Okay, so there's a big door over here. But it requires a second blue tablet I don't have. I could craft one with kyanite. Wouldn't be surprised if they make me craft at least one. But let's see what else is in here. Just a little crab man. Oh, you're so adorable. So that's it. Big empty room. Whee! Ow! Oh, crap. Okay. Well, let's not do that anymore. I'm so used to just never having fall damage because water. Sanpaku says that the ion cube pile is also unique, that maybe that should be scannable. Okay, when I come back out, I'll scan that. Thank you. I did kind of assume that it was like the other ion pile and would not be scannable. Ventilation control. Water flowing to and from the primary containment facility is being automatically controlled independently of other safeguards. Data on the water composition has been recorded. Water is being drawn from different biomes around the surface from the planet. The water temperature is considerably lower than the volcanic environment outside the facility. And then oxygen-deprived water is being flooded from the system and recycled back to the surface. Oh, so it's making this place breathable by pulling oxygen from the water closer to the surface. Enzyme host peepers? Oh, interesting. Okay, so they're making uninfected peepers and sending them up to the surface. So they're pulling it sounds like they're pulling oxygen out of the water, but they're also like repairing fish, basically fixing fish and sending them back. No signs of distress. Okay, yeah, so they're bringing in infected peepers and sending out uninfected peepers. So they do have a way to uninfect someone. Do I need to send myself through this pipe? Minihood says I missed a doorway. Do you mean in here, or do you mean... I don't think I've gone through all the doorways yet. Oh, look at that. I did miss a doorway. Thank you, Minihood. I would not have caught that. I thought that I had seen everything. Minihood says I missed one in the previous room, too? What the heck? Okay, fine. Alright. Let's just very methodically look at every single wall. Make sure I'm not missing any doors. Is this a map of the facility? It's kind of pretty. Let's get a nice angle on this thing. Might make a good thumbnail. All right. What else is there? I don't think there's anything down there. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure there's nothing down there. And because I actually brought enough water this time, I probably have time to see everything. That's what Yoda's saying, that I have time to see everything. So, wait, Senpaku says, have you seen the intake and outflow vents in the surface world? You know what? I think I have. Come to think of it. Yes! I had forgotten about that. I have seen valves. Oh, weird. Wow, that is like... Oh, right, there is a door. How did I... Okay, so I came up here, and it just looked like this was a pattern on the wall. And then I jumped off instead of turning around, so I never noticed this door. Aha. Okay. If only I had a beacon to tell me where this goes. Maybe I'll recognize it, though. Let's see. It's got to load for a bit. Okay, this... Huh. Where am I? A completely different place from before. I'm not going to go far. Don't want to get lost. I don't know for sure that I've been here. Oh, wait, no. Yes. This is the place. This is the place near my other base. I think. So I don't think I need this or this right now. But Mushroom Outpost. Yeah, I'm real close to Mushroom Outpost. Huh. So what is it that I feel like I've been missing? I'd love to be able to make another beacon. And okay, so this place is not necessarily easy to find again. I need to be very careful about where I come out. Okay, I'm right here. There's a hole in the ground next to this tree. It's got eyes on it. Okay. Let's see what I've got at this base. I might not have much.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, this is going to be very convenient. I'm so glad I found that place. Well, I can grab some more water. That's nice. Yeah, so what do we have in here? Oh, more water and a bunch of salt. Wow, that was very clever of me to keep this here. Okay, I've got some titanium. Let's grab a couple of these. And then, ooh, conductors. Just gold, dang. Yeah, I don't need that. I think it's, isn't it copper that I need? Okay, but I've got a scanning room. How are we on biomass? Pretty good. All right. All right, so, and what's in here? More biomass. Okay. Let's scan for some copper. Let's make ourselves some beacons. Oh. Dang it. Not an option. Minihid wants me to check and see what new blueprints I have. So I can make an ion battery now with ion cube, gold, and silver ore. And an ion power cell. Okay, and they're made in about the same way. And then I can cook a red eye, high in fluids. Okay, let's cook that red eye and eat it, because why not? And then what's this? Oh, it's the blue tablet. Okay, cool. Let's eat that fish I just cooked. And actually, might as well drink some water while I'm at it. Oh, so refreshing. Okay, I'm actually kind of inclined to swim around here and find myself some copper before I head back. Let's remark my original base. I've got some... Oh, yeah, you know what? I've just got copper at the base. Let's just go to the base. Got copper there. We'll come back. We'll teleport back to the volcano base. And we'll be able to... We'll have a bunch of beacons. So Stealthy Assassin says the ion battery is regular batteries on steroids. And Minihood says, yeah, the ion battery is kind of ridiculous. It's great. Okay, so Minihood says, actually, if I swim around, more of the area will load in, and then I actually probably will have access to more copper. So I think that I've got a bunch of copper stored at my base, though. So I could, you know, like, here's a thing. So there's some copper, but I think it might actually just be more efficient to just drive right back to my base. And I can get as much copper as I want there, make as many beacons as I want. And then as I open these teleportation gates, I'll be able to put beacons on all of them. Also, I kind of want to come back here so I can get a little bit of coral tube. I don't have a lot of space in my inventory, though. I was just thinking that I'd love to make use of the salt that's back at my my deep base, back at Nickel Station. Another thing I could get here is fiber mesh, so I can make another, what's it called? Medkit generator.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think we got a special copper one over here. Yep. Okay, so let's make 4 beacons. That was 5 copper. All right. It's, what am I doing? Down here. There we are. Minihood asks, why use the salt when you have a ton of water anyway? I mean, water is water. You know, the fact that I've got some water doesn't mean I don't need more water. But also, just I want the salt to do. I could throw away the salt in a garbage can, I guess. But I mean, as I'm generating that water, I generate so much salt. I just want to do something useful with it to feel better about myself. But maybe this thing is, now that I've got this teleporter, like, it might be pretty easy. I've got a radio thing I could listen to. Future session. Okay, so now I've got beacons. Oh, I can drop off some of this lead. I don't need this lead, at least. Anything else I don't need? I think I'm good. I still don't know what the orange tablet was for. Let's head back to Mushroom Outpost. Oh, I'm weirdly not that far away from some of this stuff. Like, I'm closer to where I left the Cyclops now than I am to some other things that are up here on the surface. So Senpaku's been giving me some advice about scanner rooms and things. Basically, he says that, or they say that that if you actually put mini bases 400 meters apart across the entire ocean floor, you can basically get like perfect coverage and find everything you could possibly need. I guess that's true. That does sound like a lot of work for, like, right now. I've already kind of got a lot of what I need. Hey, I'm gonna grab some of this. Just because. Felt like it. I'll probably drop it somewhere. I feel like, yeah, like, I feel like I've got enough now, and I don't necessarily need to do that in order to, like, I feel like I'm already sufficiently wealthy. But they, one piece of advice that they give that I think probably is useful no matter how wealthy you think you are, though, is that you can actually swim around using those camera drones on the scanner outpost, and that will actually load in the area more efficiently than if you were trying to swim around yourself, because they move really fast. And so that actually that does sound like really good advice. Like, you could use that to load in the area, and then the scanner room will show you everything you want to see. All right, so let's catch our breath real quick. Senpaku says that you can fit all the components for a scanner room, power, and basic tube in character inventory. Oh yeah, I know. Like, actually, wait. Okay, where was the tree I was looking for? Before I do anything else. Ah, there's the purple eyes. Okay. But yeah, like when I built that base deep underwater, I deliberately, like, I figured out what, you know, everything that was necessary. What did I name this? Force field. Let's give it a better name now. I'm just going to keep naming things volcano just to bother you people. Volcano. Oh, you know what? That's terrible. Why not? I'm just going to call it Mushroom Gate. Because I was going to call it Volcano Gate, which is not helpful at all. But yeah, I crammed everything that I needed to build that base into the inventory of the Cyclops. But to do that, I also kind of needed to figure out, you know, what I could carry in my inventory at any given time. So yeah, no, I agree that it's actually kind of cool that you can sort of use your use this to sort of plan ahead what it is you can make out of what, and then, you know, and then use that information to just basically come prepared anywhere to build what you need to build. The tank is making some Futurama quotes. It says, "Here's your anti-pressure pill. I can't swallow that. Good news, everyone. It's a suppository." That's excellent news. Takes me back to when I watched Train Spotting. Okay, so now I have a beacon to stick at that other place if I decide to go back to that other place. Is this going to be another teleportation gate? Looks like I'm going to run out of ion cubes. Apparently I can still drill them out of that thing, though. We'll have to give that a try. Okay, I've got no idea where this one's likely to lead. Senpaku says, this is Alien Grand Central Station. Yeah, it seems like. Okay, this could be anywhere. Let's place a beacon here. Let's name it Mystery. And let's just poke around a little. Now that I've got a beacon placed, I feel a little bit more confident poking around. Ah! No. No. What the crap? Excuse me? Minion says he's not supposed to be there. Okay. I guess we'll explore this later. All right. Corner Eagle says, have you tried rebooting reality? Cloudcrow says, you can freeze it in place. I'm not sure it'll stop it from shocking you, though. Yeah, I think I'm just going to deal with that later. I'm just going to... I mean, probably if I went right back through the door right now, it would be gone. But I actually have work in 25 minutes. So we will save that for a later time. So let's see if we can scan that central ion tower dealy. Whoa. Ion cube fabricator, huh? An almost limitless source of energy. How do I use it? So do I have to just... Maybe I have to bring the prawn suit over with the drill. Feels weird to drill something like that. Like, drilling just feels like, well, that can't be how you interact with that thing. Okay, let's see what this central chamber is before we go off the side chambers, which are probably just more teleporters.
This room appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
Oh, wow, the whole egg collection is here. Looks like they're not scannable. Sea Emperor Leviathan research data. Okay, cool. So, Stealthy Assassin's like, when I'm saying, how do I drill this? He's like, well, how do you drill anything else? Well, the other stuff is, you know, it's a raw material that, like, it's a substance, and I can drill some of it out, and it's still itself. It's still the substance. The ion cubes look like intricate electronics, and it doesn't feel like you should be able to mine it out of something. Of course, maybe this takes place in the same world as, say, RimWorld. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, where you also, you know, mine compacted machinery to get delicate electronic components. Okay, let's go inside these doors. That is actually, so I imagine that when they came up with the idea of mining components in RimWorld, they probably meant it as like a short-term kludge, right? They probably meant it as just like, we'll figure out a way to make components later. Right now, let's just let you mine them like everything else. But then, once it happened, it's like, it actually makes this contribution to the lore of the world. The idea that you're not, you know, some, like, advanced spacefaring civilization, but instead, you're the lower tech people who are clinging to the bones of an ancient high-tech civilization. Like, the implications there are so neat. Yeah, I know. I really like that. So, like, I'm betting it was a weird short-term, like, just decision, but I think it turned into something really neat. So, are beacons like compasses? Like, do they always point the same direction? 'Cause it feels like it's almost an arbitrary direction. Anyway. Ah! Enigma. I just canceled it, didn't I? Dang it! I hate that this works a different way from the lockers. You have to hit OK on these, and you don't have to hit OK on the lockers. Okay, so what can we see in here? Okay, so from the fauna, well, it might be fauna, I don't know. From the flora, this feels like it's actually, oh, it's briny. It's got these trees that are like the Blue Lake. This is probably deep, deep, deep underwater. Far from Mushroom Outpost. Okay, I'm above Big Nasty, but I'm within swimming distance of Big Nasty. Huh, where am I? You go away. You go away. Okay. So this is somewhere along the route I took down to make Nickel Station. Okay, so this exit could be useful if for some reason I need to beat a hasty retreat to Nickel Station. Probably. Senpaku calls this the Lost River biome. It is helpful to kind of have these names, because I don't know what to call these. It's the briny stuff, you know. It's the green crap. So now I'm in the green crap biome. Actually, it looked like I was closer to my Cyclops, Big Nasty, than I was to Nickel Station. And I think I was above both of them to some degree, so... okay. Well, that was interesting. Definitely, now that I've got the beacon there, I can explore it a little bit more later on. Senpaku says that beacons focus on that they're oriented on the player when they're dropped to facilitate name entry. I don't think that's true. I think that I've had to walk around beacons at an odd angle pretty much every time I've placed a beacon lately. We'll investigate it next time, but I'm pretty sure that's what I've been experiencing. All right, let's see where this goes. Got about 10-15 minutes before I need to quit, so... Okay, well, this looks like a thing I don't want to fall off. Let's place a beacon. Yeah, see how it kind of twists a little bit? That's what made me think maybe it points north or something, but it doesn't. So... All right, let's see what this is. Ingridson says that he missed my face, or they missed my face on the last State of Decay 2 stream, but that it's nice to have a dedicated chat controller. Yeah, so that's actually, you might remember if you, I don't know if you've watched the streams for a long time, that used to be the job I almost always had. Like, basically, go away and die. You as well. I used to basically set myself up as sort of, I was the host, I would introduce people, but then it would mostly be like Brant and some other guest that would be on camera most of the time, and I would be in the background. I should eat something. And I would be in the background reading chat and stuff like that. And I actually really,
Vital signs stabilizing.
I actually really like that role because I think I can do a better job when I'm not on like whenever I'm on camera, I feel like I got to perform, right? And that means that, you know, I get into sort of this like high adrenaline mode where, you know, it's like I feel like sometimes the talking part of my brain is like almost an independent entity from the thinking part of my brain. I have got no idea where I am right now. Wow, this one's deep, or something. No, it's not deep. I'm only 200 meters down. It's just dark. Maybe it's nighttime. Maybe this place would look really different. Oh, am I on the surface? Am I near the surface? No, I'm not that near the surface. Let's make sure that I can find that beacon again. Okay, I felt like I was going up more. Oh, yeah, I went down first. Okay. I expected to look down to find the entrance, and I was surprised when it was just sitting right there. Okay, yeah, it is nighttime. It looks like maybe the sun is starting to come up. But anyway, yeah, so it's like whenever I'm talking to people, wow, it takes forever to swim this way. Man, I shouldn't do that. I should actually just go back down to the gate. I'm just really curious where I'm really curious where I am. I guess I can go searching for this later. And what the? Cool. Anyway, yeah, so like the talking part of my brain, it'll start going faster and faster and faster the longer I'm on camera. And eventually I'm just stumbling over my words and saying and a lot. And I don't really like my performance when I'm just on camera all the time. It takes a lot of conscious effort to sort of keep, to sort of slow my roll, speak at a more reasonable volume and a more reasonable pace, skip all the uhs and ums, and just talk like, a professional presenter. That's easier for me to do when I'm not on camera all the time. And so I do like sort of putting myself in a position where I get to be there to introduce things, to answer questions, because a lot of times I'm the one who knows the answers to some of these questions. It's good to be there, and I like connecting with the community that way, but I like to also have the option to not be on camera. And so when we get our, I don't know, we're planning on sort of upgrading our streaming facilities, getting to a position where we've got, once we're all back in the office again, getting a fancier studio and and a place where we can. I need to get a tablet. That's right. Oh wait, there's a thing up here. A place where we can basically put on a more professional show. Now, of course, right now everyone, no matter how professional they are, they're all streaming from their homes. So we're doing it too. It's not like it makes us look bad or anything. Ooh.
New PDA data.
Enzyme 42. It inhibits a bacteria. So they weren't able to make it into a vaccine. Is there anything back here? Oh, there is. Anyway, so the way that I'm planning on setting it up is so that someone can produce and host the stream without ever being on camera. Or, optionally, they can be on camera if that's what they want to do. Like, I want to set it up so it's very flexible. So that if I want to sort of kind of hide not on camera and maybe do a better job of managing the chat and stuff like that, that's another thing. I'm not reading your chat very well because I'm talking. I have trouble doing both of those things at once. What? An emperor fetus. Gross. Yeah. So anyway, I'd like to be able to do that one of these days. I'll probably set things up so that I've got a slightly different role on the stream once we get into that position. But I don't know when that's going to be. I mean, we're not planning on going back to the office anytime incredibly soon. So, oh, thank you for turning on the lights whenever I go down this hall. It's very, very convenient. But right now, okay, so we're about 10 minutes from a meeting that I have to attend at work. So,
welcome aboard, Captain.
I think it's time for us to be done with this. But we have made so much progress. I can't believe it. Like, oh, man. Certainly compared to that original terrible session that I had yesterday. This has gone very, very well. So, next session, we're going to go back to the Cyclops. We're going to try to craft one of those blue tablets. We'll take the blue tablet back here and see what that gets us. I feel like we're getting into endgame territory. I mean, we're about as deep as we can go within sort of the depth range of our vehicles. We've unlocked 3 tiers of alien security. There's still a lot to discover, though. I mean, there's all these alien facilities that I've marked with beacons. So the question is, do I actually want to come down there and investigate the last part of... I mean, I'm already down here, right? So yeah, we should probably go and investigate the last part of that facility. But then if there's anything that says, hey, push this button to end the game, we probably shouldn't. We should probably investigate those other alien facilities because I'm very curious about what they might contain. Ingvartson says, I'm always pretty impressed with how you can play, follow the chat, and speak in complete sentences. I can even yell at the children while playing without... I can't even yell at the children while playing without doing one of them bad. So, I appreciate the compliment. I think I do a terrible job of keeping up with the chat. I would like to do a lot better at it. That's one of the reasons why I stream on my own, is to try to practice getting better at that. And so far, my progress has been slow. But I appreciate that at least to some degree you feel like it's working for you. I think I could get a lot better at it. And so, yeah, what that means is we're going to need to do this a lot more. So if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, you can. We'll put the next session up here whenever it exists. And we'll put some other thing here. I don't know what this is going to be. Some other weird game, I guess. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Some of you, maybe.